Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, as always, Brad Drake, and this is my AWA save. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, after our last live event, and it is Monday, week 3, November 1987. We're running a spot show. That's right, spot show number 5 is going to be held here at Grant Park High School Gym in Winnipeg. So we're going to go ahead and select the venue. It is selected. We're going to go back to the main screen here and see what's going on. Eddie Guerrero, is he in trouble with Nick Bockwinkel? Oh, he forgot to shake a guy's hand. Oh boy, he's got to buy drinks. But he's only 19, but it's okay. They're in Canada. The drinking age in Canada in 1987 was 18. All right, Wahoo McDaniel is doing some protege work here with Derrick Dukes. And I just happened to listen to a very interesting podcast with Derrick Dukes. There is another guy that's interviewing a lot of old AWA talent right now, and it's called Bumps and Thumps. Check out the Derrick Dukes edition. It's pretty good. It's good stuff. I see he's got one with Alan West and a bunch of other somewhat obscure old AWA wrestlers. So I've only heard a couple of them. I listened to the Greg Gagne one. The Jim Brunzell one is very good. And I like the Derrick Dukes one, so I'm interested to see the rest of the guy's work. He does not have a lot of likes, or it doesn't look like he's got a whole lot of views either on his channel. So Bumps and Thumps, check him out. The man's doing good work. All right, let's take a look at our card here, folks. In our opener, we're going to have a battle of former World Women title holders. When Vivian Vachon meets Candi Devine, Bad Company is going to be in action for the first time with the AWA here against Kiniski and Rich. Derrick Dukes is making his AWA debut against Wayne Bloom. Cactus Jack is going to face Wahoo McDaniel. Colonel DeBeers is going to meet Scott Hall. And in the main event, the Russians are going to face the Midnight Rockers for the World Tag Team title. And right off the boat here, folks, we're going to make a swap. We're going to have Dukes and Bloom open up, because Vivian Vachon and Candi Devine are going to put on a much better match than Dukes and Bloom. So it's that time. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. Let's get to booking. All right, Vachon versus Devine in the opener. And that one is, it might be a full 12 minutes. It is. And that's not the opener. We changed it. See that? Now I remember. All right, Derrick Dukes versus Wayne Bloom. Derrick Dukes was a big guy. He was in good shape. He was a good athlete. He was very, very young at this point, too, in his early 20s. He started out with Pro Wrestling America. Then he came over to the AWA. When John Paul left, he became the new Top Gun's teammate of Ricky Rice. We're going to leave this one open. It doesn't matter to me who wins. Next is going to be our first tag match. That one's 12 minutes, which we know is going to be Bad Company versus Kiniski and Rich. Oh, I could auto name. There we go. And Nick Kiniski's going to get the win here in his native Canada. Next, we have Vivian Vachon versus Candi Devine. This one goes 14, but let's double check. Yes, 14. There's Vivian Vachon. And there is Candi Devine. Vivian Vachon is going to go over since we're in her native Canada. She gets the win. Next, Cactus Jack versus Wahoo McDaniel. It's going to go 16 minutes. This is a pretty decent card here. I'm sure that our Grant High School athletic program is going to get some money off of this one. We're maxed out at 1,200 people, but we'll still get some merchandise sales, so we're still going to make money off this. But like I said before, it's a spot show. So we're just having some fun. We're going to leave this one open even though we know Wahoo's going to go over. Colonel DeBeers versus Scott Hall, 18 minutes. And we're going to get a little drama going here. We're going to have this one go to a double countout. If Scott Hall will go for it. He may not. We'll see. There's a double countout. And yeah, Scott Hall's unhappy. So we're going to make some changes here. And we'll just leave this one open-ended. Hall's going to go over. And our main event is going to be those nasty Russians, who weren't really Russians, versus the Midnight Rockers, the World Tag Team Champions. And they are going to go 25. And of course, the fans, it wasn't that long ago that the Midnight Rockers won the tag team title here in Winnipeg. There's the World Tag Team title selected. Shawn Michaels is going to go over. I don't think Soldat Ustinov or Boris. What the heck was Boris's last name? Why is that bothering me right now? I can't remember the guy's last name right now. It's driving me nuts. Either way, either of them don't have the psychology yet, so there's no sense in doing a epic. Why is this driving me so crazy? Boris Zhukov, there it is. Man, I'm telling you. I'm hitting 40 here and I'm losing it. All right, this one is booked at 109 minutes. That's a good length for the spot show. Let's just double check our work here. And yes, we should be good. Bad Company should have gone 14. Okay, so that gives us a little bit more time here. Our booking analysis was fine before, but now all of a sudden we have a problem. All right, we are good to go. So we're just short of 2 hours. That's a nice time length for a spot show. And let's go ahead and let's run this show. All right, we get a whopping 12 here. And Derrick Dukes won. Derrick Dukes won the match. So, oh boy. we have to make a note here because it just says he won by pinfall. So it may not have had Derrick Dukes' proper finisher in there. And we still need to adjust Von Raschke and Duncombe in Manitoba. We haven't done that one yet. And Derrick Dukes gets an initial rating of poor on his gimmick. That's why I turn him off, just because of stupid stuff like this. Let's see what their takeaways were. Yes, psychology, selling, psychology, and experience. Derrick Dukes had better stamina. He could go 12 minutes. We got to edit that too. All right, let's move right along here. And just as we thought, as we planned, Nick Kiniski gets the win for his team over Bad Company. And Paul Diamond's, his old school gimmick got over adequately. So that's good. Vivian, I'm sorry, Candi. Vivian Vachon was supposed to get the win. We must have clicked on the wrong lady. I'd like to say this is the first time this has happened, folks, but it's not. But I am a little upset because I wanted Vivian Vachon to get the win, especially since she has such chilly momentum. Oh well, I tried. There it is. Wahoo McDaniel gets the win with a tomahawk chop. He only gets a 52 overall. That is also disappointing. Wahoo McDaniel was working Winnipeg for a while. He worked the circuit in Canada in general. He was on national television in Canada, so he should have gotten higher popularity. We're going to make the adjustment to that. You can call it cheating. I call it being realistic. There's Scott Hall, nails DeBeers with that crucifix powerbomb. Of course, Hall wasn't using the crucifix powerbomb at that time. He was using a bulldog, but that's okay. I'm going to leave it as the crucifix powerbomb. I like it. Scott Hall was holding back. DeBeers was holding back. That's what hurt them. That's a dumb feature, in my opinion, of 2020. But that's just my opinion. All right, our main event only scores a 70 overall, but that's also because the Russians do not have the greatest of popularity in Winnipeg, and either do the Rockers. Let's see if there's any big takeaways from the main event here. Just the usual stuff. Nothing too bad to get worried about. So hopefully we do okay with this card. I don't think we're gonna. I think we're getting a lousy score overall, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's only a 64 overall. That's not good, but it is a spot show. We're putting in work. And of course, because it's rated as a special and not an event, we don't have the ability to do a speech. And that's just fine. So as we get back over here, we're going to start our new tour soon. And I think we got some TV tapings coming up here next. But I may be wrong. And it's doing the weird thing where I can't click off it again. There it is. So yeah, we got television tapings coming up here. We might have another spot show here too. We don't. Our next spot show will be on Thursday. So that's cool. So yeah, we got 2 more days till TV tapings, and then we're gonna have a spot show, and then we're back into the tour. I made an adjustment. No, I didn't. We're good. Yeah, it's gonna be the spot show on Thursday, and then we're back into the tour Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we went over last episode where our tour is gonna look like. So that's cool. So TV tapings, we already have the TV tapings planned out. As you know, as I've discussed before, planning out TV tapings takes a long time. So I am ahead of the game, folks. Now Dynamite Kid's got a catchphrase. There's some kind of problem here in this this particular save that everybody's got hot catchphrases. All right, that's just the notes for Jim Crockett. We went in there and got rid of Championship Wrestling from Florida. And there is 2 more of our enhancement talents. So we got Mickey Shannon and Butch Schultz, and I'm pretty certain both of them are heavyweights. So we'll go ahead and throw them in. You can never have too many enhancement talents, folks. You can never have too many. You just sign them the way I signed them, and then you won't have any problems. So while we're here and we got the time, what the heck? Let's make some edits. So the first thing we're going to do is edit Mickey Shannon. Well, editing contracts. Let me rephrase that. Because these contracts get a little bloated. So he gets $20 a show. He's not getting any cut of merchandise. And he's not getting travel either. So next we got Butch Schultz. I'm having a difficult time spelling together today, apparently. There's Butch Schultz. Same thing. He gets $20. Merchandise cut is 0. Travel cover is none. And then the other guy was Ricky. I don't remember. Ricky something. Ricky Young. Ricky gonna lose a lot. So there we go. So we are all set on our enhancement talents here. And I want to make sure that Ricky Young was the lightweight. He was not. So we got to change this up here. No problem. Ricky Young and Mickey Shannon get swapped here. And as you know, folks, I strive for realism, and both of these men were enhancement talents used by the AWA. The shows I saw, it looks like they were on the West Coast, and they were using those guys on the West Coast. So we are going to take care of the problems now with popularity in Canada. There's Von Rochke, there's popularity, and Manitoba. He's a 70 in Manitoba, no doubt about it. Bobby Duncombe should be the same thing. He spent all that time in the 70s going into Manitoba, so he deserves a 70 there. Then, of course, we got McDaniel. Now we got his popularity fixed also. And we are good to go here, folks. Let's take a look around the game world here, see if anything else catches our eye. Not a whole lot. What's the match of the year here? Nikolai Volkov and Junkyard Dog, a match of the year. All right, whatever it takes. Telling you, it's that television they're getting. That's a solid main event right there. The Hart Foundation versus the Rougeau brothers. Interesting six-man tag there. There's a Superstars taping. Rick Rude over Ricky Steamboat in a dog collar match in the main event. Another six-man. Wait, who did Andre beat there? Andre beat an enhancement talent. Fair enough. Let's look at the live event. There's the Volkov and Junkyard Dog in the main event. And still, we do not see Hogan again this week. So, wow. That's the Bayern Arena? Is that how you pronounce that? In New Jersey? I remember I added that venue because it wasn't in there originally. And they get a 90 overall, so good for them. And let's take a look at our calendar here. First, let's take a look at our finances. Man, we are killing it with merchandise. Killing it. Excellent. And sure enough, we have spot show number 6 in 2 days. And just like we thought, and we got TV tapings tomorrow night in the game. So I was accurate in my mental calendar. So that does it for us, folks, for this one. Thanks for tuning in as always. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, give us a like, and share this video with your friends. Join us on Facebook in Supermod Conversation, facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod. That's facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod. And last but not least, if you would like version 7.0, please go to braddrake.net, drop me a line, and I will send you over the link to the Google Drive page where you can download not only the picture pack, but also the database. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.